For 250 yards on the ground. It's the 49ers and the Rams under the lights on Monday night.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row. On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here. And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. First run now for Kyren Williams. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. You look at this Niner defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Again, it's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game. On second down, Williams.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 34. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw here. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right.
Touchdown! Puka Nacua, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical And almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. If they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Purdy looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator. Because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. But facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, they'll go to the ground a ton. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. They'll set up a throw. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 4. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They run it again with Williams. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll set up to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, what a move. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Going underneath to the tight end, Green. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. But he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 6. Pass complete there to McClure. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
Change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
they work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there?
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down. Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's brought down. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Touchdown 49ers! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 23. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. We're getting closer here now to halftime, and we may need that halftime break just because there hasn't been much of a break in this first half. A lot of points being put up.
Not much room to breathe, is there? Because these guys are going up and down the field. And let's face it, if you're the offensive coordinator for either squad, pretty happy with what you're saying. If you're the defensive coordinator,
you're not so happy.
You're frantically searching for something that'll work. You're on the headset talking to your assistant. You're checking your play sheet. You're going through your memory banks of all the tape you've watched. You've got to come up with something, anything that'll help slow them down.
Searching for answers. That is caught and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Purdy from the gun. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Purdy. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 30. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Taking it about the 16. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Purdy now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, 49ers.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Fights through him, powering his way forward. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. On on first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And his kick is indeed good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The busy night continues for Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Now Williams running left. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. Now Purdy. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final. 1 quarter remains chains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down and a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The 71 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose. And just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll drop to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A throw right side here going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On is the punter, Scott, here as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st down, 49ers.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. 132 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On first down, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. 28 yards. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Back to throw, Purdy. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass out left finds Johnston. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in the...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 156 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Brings up second and 4.
Well, partner, under the lights and